Buffalo Bills fans, Bills Mafia, it was this close to being a real bad day for y'all. It was this close to being a real bad day for y'all. Dolphins fans, y'all should be proud of y'all self. We believed in this doggone team, kind of, and we almost got the job done against this doggone team, the Buffalo Bills. You know what that tells us? That tells us that. Let me make sure the mic is in so you can hear this real good, Buffalo fans. Oh, if Tua was in the game, we would have won that game. Straight up. If Tua played, we'd have whooped y'all behind. We would have sent y'all on home. 7 would have walked on in to doggone Kansas City house. We would have whooped they behind. Then we would have whooped whoever else was left, probably the doggone Bengals. Would have got revenge on them at their house. Would have went on to the Super Bowl. Would have whooped the doggone 49ers. Got revenge on them. Would have won a Super Bowl this year. But Tua wasn't there. So now, instead of the winning, we got the loss. All right? It was a close one, but we lost nonetheless. 34-31. Offense put up 24 points. Defense got them a tutty. Kind of getting accustomed to that against the Bills, right? Special teams played well. Sanders hit his kicks. Almost ran a punt back for a touchdown. Like, we was balling today, but we wasn't balling today. Now, why weren't we balling today? One word can define why we weren't balling today. Let me illustrate it for you. You got to catch the ball with your doggone hands. Hands away from the body. Turn the body. Tuck the ball away from the defender's hands. You cannot body catch everything. Your body catch the ball. It can bounce off your doggone shoulder pad. It can bounce off your face mask. It can get a hand, can get through there, rip the ball out. Catch the ball with your hands out front, as a wide receiver would do. You attack the football in the air. You catch it, waddle, while you're in the air with the ball in your hands. You tuck and turn like the great ones do. Please watch tape of Devontae Adams. Catch the ball with your hands out front, not your body. Out front, hands, out front. You catch that doggone ball. You turn the ball, turn your body away from the defender, so when you catch it, they can't swipe it away. Blank stare for you. Drops defines why we lost this doggone game. Now, Tua had a horrible game against the Chargers, I believe it was, where he was 10 for 28. And I'd be doggone if I ain't look. And I seen Skylar Thompson at one point 15 for 38. I'm like, oh my God, that's bad. 15 for 38? Come, what are you doing? What are you doing, bro? Drops. Wasn't his fault. He was putting the ball on the money at times. Yeah, slightly underthrown. But we see that all year. Okay? I'm not gonna get on that man for throwing the ball underthrown when I seen that all year from Tua. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh well, he underthrew him. Don't be doing that. Don't y'all be doing that. Because we gotta keep the same energy. If we gonna say, hey, sometimes this is gonna be underthrown, you just gotta catch it, it is what it is. It's going to sometimes be underthrown. You just got to catch the doggone football. Help your quarterback out. Yes, the ball could have been out a little bit in front. Yes, for sure. But it could have been like that with Tua. You caught them underthrows with Tua. Why the heck are you not catching them for Skylar? Why are you not catching the underthrow for doggone Skylar when his ain't even that bad an underthrow? It's just you got to turn around and catch it. But if you catch it with your hands, you might got you something. You try to catch it with your body, waddle, heel, then it might bounce up off you. Catch the ball with your hands. Too late now because there's no other game for you to try and do it. Because we lost because you couldn't catch the football with your hands. And you're supposed to be wide receivers, hands catchers. All right? Y'all ain't catching the ball with your hands. Why am I so passionate about this? Because I played doggone wide receiver in high school. And I wasn't no body catcher. I'm a hands guy. I got 9.5-inch hands for a reason. I'm 5'6", 5'7". I ain't that tall. But for whatever reason, got pretty big hands, and I wear a size 12 shoe. For whatever reason, all right, me being as short as I am, big feet, big hands. All right, so whatever. Hands catcher, okay? I'm not trying to catch the ball with my body. I don't believe in that. I'm catching the ball with my hands. And when you're going down to the ground is the only time your hands should be like this receiving the football. Other than that, if it's away from the body, if it's up in the air, I don't care what it is, I'm not doing this. I'm catching the ball with my hands. Okay? And when you're in the NFL, they teach you when you catch the ball with your hands and the defender is near, you tuck and roll to the ground, all right, so that you can secure the catch. We wasn't doing none of that. We was dropping dimes from doggone Skylar. That is part of why his completion percentage was so low. The other part of why his completion percentage was so low was because sometimes Skylar was getting out of clean pockets. He was just rolling out for no reason at times. Now, there were times that he was rolling out for a reason, but there was times he was rolling out of a clean pocket or rolling in the wrong direction for no reason and having to throw the ball away. Happened like 8 times in the game. That's another 8 incompletions. Then you also had some inaccurate passes, and you also had some just some miscommunication. Let's just put it like that, right? Let's just say there was some miscommunication. But it wasn't that bad a game for Skylar. He made some great plays in the game. There were times where I thought he should have ran where he threw and it was incomplete. That stuff I don't understand, because when you're an athletic quarterback and you're used to running the football, sometimes you just need to take off. And it's going to help you because the defense has something else to play for. But he pulled a Tua a little bit where he had lanes to run and he just rather throw it and it was incomplete. Like, I don't know. Anyway, that's besides the point. Skylar is a rookie. Skylar played up to the point where he almost beat him, including his team, a powerhouse in the Buffalo Bills. He lost by 3 points. We were 13.5-point underdogs. We lost by 3 points. And we led in that game twice. So, yeah, I would say bravo to us. Actually, maybe not twice. I think we led in that game once. Maybe not twice. But either way, besides the point, we did tie it. They had a field goal. And then, anyway. We led in that game. And it was a great game plan. They had no problem with that on defense. They did what they needed to do. They said, we're going to blitz the heck out of them, and then we're going to back out of some of it. It worked. They were sticky in coverage at times. They caused interceptions. When it comes to the defense and how they played up until the last possible drive, hand clap for y'all. Blank stare, though, for when we needed you to stop them on 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8, and you let them run for a first down. Now, I don't believe that it was an actual first down, but they call it a first down, so y'all get the blank stare. Because when we needed you most, you ain't pulled through. And that is kind of how our season has just gone. When we've needed certain guys the most, they either haven't been able to show up due to injury or they didn't pull through. Microcosm of the year, okay? That lets you know exactly how the year went based on that play right there on 3rd doggone down. Coaching. Although some of it was really good, the time management part of it was atrocious. We saved our worst for last. You would have thought by now we would have got it together. No, still on almost every snap, 3, 2, 1, 0, hike. Just barely getting it off. Either these plays are entirely too long or this guy just needs to move on and not call plays no more and leave it to somebody else because he's taking too long to pick one. This ain't Baskin and Robbins, bro. Like, ain't no 31 flavors every doggone play. Pick one, give it to your guy as fast and as audibly as possible so that he can get articulate as possible so he can get it to them guys as fast as possible. Give that man 15 seconds at the line of scrimmage to do all them 3, 4 motions you got going on so they can get set and not get a penalty for that so they can get the ball off. You can't keep calling doggone timeouts because you ain't got no time on the clock because you was taking too long. Coach McDaniel, blank stare for you. Freak are you doing, bro? I need better from you next year. I'm sure you'll be back, okay? You got to figure this out. Either shorten the play by 2, I don't know, shorten the play, or you need to know what the freak you're going to, bro. All right? You need to know what play you're going to. I need you to be like Sean McVay. Sean McVay, well, I mean, asking you to be like Sean McVay, yeah, I understand, you know, his mind may work a little different than yours. But he's thinking like 2, 3 plays ahead. Just think 2 plays ahead, bro. Like the play that you're in and the next one. All right, so if this works and if this doesn't work, I have a play for when it don't work or when it does work so that we can get the play in as soon as that play is over. It worked. Got the next one. Don't second guess yourself. Go with it. All right? We can't have this where the quarterback is getting to the line of scrimmage with 5 seconds and you got 2 motions. Like, some of this should be doggone common sense. And we've had 18 games to figure it out, and we did not. That's a problem. Fix it. All right? You told them coaches, them defensive coaches early in the year to fix it when they kept running off sides on defense. You, clock issues, fix it. Fix it. This is enough now. You can't cost us no doggone playoff game because we ain't got time at the end to save time on the clock to make a run at a doggone field goal to tie the game to go into overtime when you know they're going to change the rules up. Now, both teams, no matter what, get a possession. You got to fix that issue. Yes, I did go on a rant, but that was important because it's the last game of the year. All right? We already done lost. And that's one of the reasons why we lost. Time doggone management. It's got to be corrected. We have to get it corrected. Waddle Hill, they didn't help us today. Offensive line did okay. All right, it wasn't good, it wasn't bad. It was just mid. All right, it was all right. They did what they could with what they had. Running game was non-existent. We could not run the football. But we were able to do some things in the pass game. And we were able to put up enough points, 24 points, all right? We put up points. We ended up with 31 because the defense did their thing. They got to Josh Allen. They got 3 turnovers on that man. You can't ask for no more than that. And a tutty. You can't ask for more than that. Not from the defense. Yes, they gave up 34 points. No doubt about it. But some of that was because the offense gave up short fields. And some of that was because playing a juggernaut. Playing a really good team. All right? Based on how we played today, we're coming. All right? Now, I said it last year we was coming. We came because, we went 1-2 in the matchup between the Bills in 3 games. We won the first one, lost the last 2. By average of, total. We lost the last 2 by 5 points total. It's really good. I can't be mad. 29-31, 31-34. Can't be mad. 5 points. We're coming. If we had 2 in that game, you sitting at home. All right, because it was a home game for y'all. Y'all had been home sulking. All right, because we would be moving on to the next round. But it wasn't Tua. It was Skylar. Skylar did his thing. Don't get me wrong. Skylar did his thing. But offense couldn't execute at maximum capacity. I'll give you one play. One play alone. That lets you know that Tua would have been a little different than Skylar. The 4th down non-conversion that we had to give the ball back to Buffalo where they killed the game. Killed the clock. Skylar dropped back to pass. There was a guy that was coming, right? 66, couldn't hold his man. That dude was coming. It might have been Oliver. He was on the way, right? Skylar came off the middle of the field and decided to go to Gesicki. It's all right. He was pretty covered over there. He still had a chance. Defense made a good play. Game over because they got the ball and, they did with it. If that was Tua. Now, Tyreek Hill is running a dig route in the middle of the field where Tua was eating. Edmonds is in the middle. Okay? Tua, because Tua is Tua, would have definitely thrown that ball into space, anticipating where Tyreek Hill would be, and Tyreek Hill would have made that catch. Now, whether that catch would have been low, whether it would have been high, whether it would have been out front or behind him, I don't know. But he's throwing that ball with anticipation to Tyreek Hill for a first down. And it would have been a completion for a first down, whether the ball placement was on or off. All right? Because we know one thing with Tua, ball placement might not be there, but it's still a completion. That's why you're talking about ball placement, because you're talking about a completion, right? It's a completed pass, but if he would have put it on the front shoulder instead of the back shoulder, he takes it in for 6. Ball placement, not accuracy. He's an accurate quarterback, but his ball placement sometimes is a little shaky. In that scenario, he would have anticipated, he would have put that ball out in space, and Tyreek Hill would have ran up under it like he always does, right? Tua. Every time you see Tua, he's throwing, you freeze it, the guy didn't even make the cut yet, right? So he's anticipating exactly where the guy's going to be. He would have made that first down. I don't know what would have happened after that, but that ball, Skylar, if he was kind of like Tua, would have anticipated and threw it out there. But no, he needs to wait a little longer because he's a rookie. I fully understand it. But that's what I'm saying. If Tua was in that game, some of these things will be a little different. Because you can't tell me against the Buffalo Bills in 2 games, Tua was able to find wide open guys everywhere. But then now, when you play with Skylar, all of a sudden there's no wide open guys? Nah. That tells me that that's something to do with the quarterback as well. Don't feed me that they're playing man solely, because they did not play man solely against us. They played zone as well, and we still didn't have wide open guys. Why? Because of anticipation. That's why. All right? Anticipation leads to certain plays. Plain and simple. And guess who is one of the best anticipatory quarterbacks in the league? Tua Tagovailoa. All right? Now, before I leave, and this video might be a little longer, sorry about that, but I'm trying to get some things off my chest. It's the last game of the year. I have to give respect to the Buffalo Bills for doing their thing. Yes, we made a game out of it, but that's what we should expect. All right? We can hold our head high knowing that we made a game out of it when everybody wrote us off. Yes, we didn't win the game, but Buffalo Bills, they got the game. They got the W. Props to them. Best of luck on your next opponent. Y'all did what exactly y'all needed to do to get out of there. And you're moving on to the next round. Bills Mafia, I got nothing but respect for y'all. But I'm just calling a bill. If Tua was in there, if y'all didn't get him up out of the game with something, he would have whooped y'all behind. I'll holler at y'all in the next week. Y'all already know what it is. Fins up till we die. I already know y'all gonna flood the comments. So I appreciate y'all, and I'll be talking to y'all in the comments about this doggone game. We almost got them. We almost got them. All right, they almost got. Oh yeah, we was about to make a lot of people look. Sorry, I'm still coming over the flu. We about to make a lot of people look real dumb. Unfortunately, it didn't happen, but hey, next year's next year. See y'all. I got a lot of videos coming. Trust me. Oh, we got to break this whole thing down. We got to go over a lot of videos that I did earlier in the year and see how everything shook out. There's a lot of content coming. Don't worry about that. Please smash that like button, comment, and subscribe. I'll holler at y'all in the next one. I'm out.